Well, no, actually, I didn't have a very strong car yesterday, but I just feel good about today. And, you know, they threw the green, and the car was real good on the outside and made up a lot of spots. I feel really good. You know, I don't know if we got anything for a couple of those Fords up front, but, you know, we need a good, consistent finish. We haven't had that for a while, and so that's what we're looking for.
Well, in your conversation with Mr. Earnhardt here, he asked you if you remembered the race here last year.
Well, I don't think I could forget last year, you know, but I forgive. So, you know, we race each other real hard, and, you know, things happen out there. But, you know, he's a tough driver, and, you know, I congratulate him early on his 7th championship. I thought that was great, but it's neat to race and try to learn from him. Did I learn anything from that, Dale?
I learned something from it. Well, I'd gotten into Schrader earlier, and then we got together and Schrader wrecked, and then I was racing Gordon later and got into him and he wrecked. So I learned you can't wreck 2 team cars at one time. They'll team up on you again.
Has there been a payback?
No, them guys are pretty neat guys. You know, the whole group really, a whole bunch of us racers here in Winston Cup. Everybody races fairly clean, and it gets out of hand once in a while, but that's just because of hard racing and tempers. But after a race or two, everybody gets over it, and somebody gets hurt like Earnhardt does, everybody pulls for him, works hard to get him well again. You know, over a year ago, they were everybody bad-mouthing him, and now we want to see him back, and we work. And, of course, he's doing really good in the championship. He and I was having a great race at the time when he got hurt, so, you know, I hate to see that, but it's good to come to Phoenix sort of locked up and not have to worry about points. Just go over here and race these guys and see what you can do with them. Good for me.
Well, everybody else has gotten out of their cars, but yet you remain in yours. Why is that?
Well, I just got me a comfortable seat here, and oh!
Well, there was one payback from Ken Schrader. No, Ken, we were talking about the incident here last year, and he was talking to Jeff. He got tangled up with Jeff. He got tangled up with you, and were you trying to get him back there?
No, last year we were just all in one of those race-related incidents, you know. Yeah. He's in a lot better mood this race here.
Well, having won that 7th championship, and another question for you, Dale. I've known you for a long time. You have always had fun. Even with pressures of 7 championships and all the demands on your time, you still have a ball out here.
Well, we do, Glenn, and it's what it's all about. All the hard work and everything you strive for is right here on Sundays racing. And, you know, I think NASCAR Winston Cup racing is the greatest thing going, and we appreciate everything they do for us. And it's just great winning a race, and you end up winning some championships, and you approach that, you know, the goal of 7, which everybody's been talking about, and you win it. It's just amazing, really. But the thing about it is, we got a lot of time left in our career, and we're looking forward to trying to win the next one, and that's what's, you know, next as far as next year. But we want to really let this one soak in and enjoy this one throughout the rest of this year and in New York, and then start working on next year. We're going to work on next year a little bit next week in Talladega, do some testing with the Monte Carlo. So we're looking anxious to see what happens there.
Well, I went to the press conference yesterday. I didn't realize all this happened. You went out to celebrate a little early, doing some hunting in New Mexico. You and Richard Childress. Tell us what happened out there.
We had a great time. We bagged two nice bull elks and rode the horses quite a bit. Had a little bit of a horse wreck. Richard fell off the mountain with a horse and went about 50 foot down, and luckily the pine tree caught both of them, so they made it through the deal. And then later on we were climbing out on some rocks and stuff and looking for elk, and he fell off a big rock about 13 foot. So, you know, he had a little bit of a rough time. He was a little sore, but still, we're in good shape, and we had some fun. We're looking forward to the rest of the year here, and, you know, I want to wish everybody a great holidays this year. It's going to be a good one for us with the championship and everything in New York coming up, but I wish everybody a great holidays, and, you know, just to enjoy it here.
True competitor, true champion, Dale Earnhardt.
And there's his car owner and true friend, Richard Childress, who said he's a lot sore. Childress described what happened. He said, we had a big horse wreck in New Mexico.